Hi guys, I'm back with another video. I could see how you guys were so supportive in the last video and how my tips helped you guys out. So that's exactly what I'm here for. I was so excited to film this video that I'm filming now. Last night I was up, I just kept writing and writing and writing, and I just had so many thoughts, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the one. This is the one. I'm so excited to be with you guys throughout this journey of me also trying to learn things about myself, and I just want to build a community to where I talk about these things and let you guys know that it's normal what you feel. You're not the only one. A lot of people feel like they're the only one. No one really vocalizes how they feel. So when it's that person that vocalizes how they feel and we build a community, it allows other people to feel confident to speak on how they feel as well. And also, I like to give advice so that you guys can know how you can get better with certain things. So today's video is going to be about how to remain authentic through the pressures of conformity. I think that we need to talk about this topic because I feel like there's a shift in the world now, in this generation. It just seems like a lot of people are just unhappy, they feel lost, and they just don't really understand who they're supposed to be or which way they're supposed to be going. I feel like honestly it's because of social media, and it actually is not even just a feeling, it is because of social media. A lot of people are just comparing themselves. They're looking at all of these lavish lives, and you can have this lavish life, but it's not gonna be exactly how you think people are displaying it on social media. They're only showing you the good parts, and I'm not saying that the difficult times aren't the good parts as well, because that's what teaches you how to grow and how to be better. But they only show you the good parts where they're just chilling, where they're having fun. They don't show the parts where, you know, it gets difficult, it gets really hard. And so you think that you're just gonna be there tomorrow, but you're not. You cannot follow someone else's footsteps. You have to stay in your own lane. It can be very hard to stay consistent as well as confident in your unique plan, because with social media, you'll be looking at someone else's life, and as you're working, you kind of get distracted and you're kind of looking on your phone like, look at where they are and I'm sitting here putting this work in, I should be here. So you start kind of questioning yourself, and that's the thing you cannot do. You cannot question yourself. You cannot look at someone else's path and think that you should be there. And even if they did get there faster than you, that doesn't mean that you won't be successful. It just takes time. All good things take time. When you're looking at other people's lives, it will constantly make you feel like you're not enough. And sometimes it feels like you get more support when you decide to be like everyone else. It'll make you feel like it's easier to just go with that plan, because why make it harder for yourself? Why not just do what already works, right? But no, you cannot listen to that voice in your head. How are you going to stand out if you decide to be like everyone else? You need to stop relying on these trends, because when you rely on these trends, as they go up and down and keep shifting, you're going to shift with it. But if you stay in one spot and you focus on what you need to focus on, there's nothing else that's going to happen but you constantly just going up and growing in that position. But if you're over here going like this, that's why you feel lost. You don't feel in place. You don't feel like you belong anywhere, because you don't even know where you're supposed to be. You're following somewhere else. You're following other people who don't even know where they're going. So that's why you feel lost. That is exactly why you feel like you don't know what steps you need to take. You have to stay committed to your plan. Following these trends will not make you relevant. Authenticity does. If you want to build something so powerful within yourself to the point where it cannot be easily taken away from you and it cannot be easily replicated, then you need to stay focused on building your authenticity. If you were to have your eyes set on the person that you wanted to become, and you did the steps and you put the work in, then all you could ever do is grow. You can't go backwards. The only thing that causes you to go backwards is when you get distracted. But if you stay focused, then you would just constantly learn the things that work for you and the things that don't work for you. So you would just keep building and growing and getting stronger. As you continue to grow, it will get easier. Believe it or not, but there's someone out there that needs someone like you. Your authentic perception, values, and expressions could help to make someone's quality of life better. There are a lot of people that feel like no one understands them, but we're more alike than we all think. Yes, we all have different lives and we all have went through different experiences, but scientifically we're all the same, and what humanizes us is the fact that we can adapt in our environments, and it allows us to express ourselves uniquely through those environments and through our experiences. No one is going to have the exact same point of view as you. They may agree with you on certain things, but there are just other things that only you will truly understand. And so by you expressing your creativity, you'll always inspire and just spread continuous diversity into the world. Your unique quest in finding yourself will only add more value. Every footprint ever made by any innovator had to be ridiculed first. Anyone who has created something or who has made a difference in this world, they were judged, they felt misunderstood, they felt different, and that's because they were. And not everyone's going to understand you because the vision was only given to you. God gives us purposes and specific visions that only we can see. So you have to know that you're not going to be understood. A lot of things have to be shown before they're respected. It's sad to say, but honestly, a lot of people are not open-minded. They have to see things first. They're not going to be able to see that your vision is possible because it was only given to you to see that it's possible. You have to stop seeking validation from people who don't even follow their own purpose. You need to start seeking validation from yourself and from God. That is the only way that you're going to consistently grow. Everybody wants to give tips on self-love, how you can love yourself. They want to say do this, do that, and that's the best way to love yourself. But honestly, the best act of loving yourself is learning how to be comfortable in your own skin. Once you're comfortable in your own skin, then you'll be able to be comfortable in any other setting. If you're not even comfortable in the body that you were created in, then how can you expect to be comfortable in any other placement in life? You are going to feel lost and you're going to feel distracted if you're constantly comparing yourself to different lifestyles. If you keep continuing to do this, you're going to be disappointed in the way that you lived your life. Imagine just looking back on yourself and you're seeing how you kept looking over here, but you would have kept growing if you just stayed focused. You have to stay focused. By embracing every unique part of you, you'll be setting a commitment to yourself. This commitment is going to allow you to stand on your values, and this will be another act of self-love because you'll be honoring yourself. I know you're on the edge of your seat and you're like, well, how can I do this? You're telling me all of these things, but I want to know how I can get to this level. That's exactly what I'm here for. The best way for you to do this is to make yourself valuable. Study yourself. Study what you love and study everything that just makes you you. You cannot prosper in anything if you don't even accept the body that you're in. Once you know who you truly are, turning down things that don't even align with this new lifestyle that you're trying to step into won't even bother you. By building this trust within yourself, you can avoid so many encounters that you don't even have to go through. When you remain confident, you are going to be carrying a very powerful essence. People will feel you, they'll feel your confidence, and what a lot of people will do is they'll try to humble you or deflect their insecurities through you. A lot of people haven't truly found themselves, and so when they're faced with you, they're faced with the fears and they're faced with every moment in which they didn't trust themselves like you have. So you cannot expect people to understand something that they haven't gone through for themselves. If you feel out of place, then you're going in the right direction. You cannot be a part of the crowd forever. At some point, you have to take a step back and you have to ask yourself, well, how can I get the crowd to look at me? How can I be the inspiration for that crowd? A lot of people are scared to stand out because they feel like they'll be showcasing their imperfections and they don't want to be that one that showcases that. And so everyone wants to just show the quote unquote perfect parts of their life when there's no such thing as perfect. And everyone knows that, but for some reason they still want to showcase this section of their lives that seems so glamorous and like there's nothing wrong. But imperfections is what makes life. If everything was meant to be this set way and there was nothing to enhance and there was nothing to fix, then it wouldn't be a journey. It wouldn't be exciting because everything will be just placed there and there will be nothing to grow from. Embrace your imperfections and be the one for the people who aren't able to be the one for themselves. By making these steps, you'll be breaking the chains of conformity and you'll be breaking the chains of the constant feeling of wanting validation. You'll be unlocking a part of yourself that you never knew existed. There are things in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm that are here to test you. So you have to build resilience and firm beliefs. These values and beliefs will help to guide you. Once you push past the pressures that come your way, you'll continue to get stronger. You'll build something so strong that can't attract anything else but blessings, abundance, and opportunities. It's time to love everything about yourself and it's time to make your footprint. It's not an easy process, but anything valuable is worth working hard for. Think about anything that you've gotten easily within your life. Think about anything that you had easy access to. It lost its value because it was very simple to get it. You didn't have to work hard for it. So in this journey, just work hard and build something that's not going to be easily taken away from you. If you are ready to start this journey, you are going to need a community and you are going to need a source that will instill the proper knowledge within yourself. You're probably looking at me like, well, girl, okay, where can I find the community? You can find this community at womenandmoney.co. Women in Money Company was curated to inspire, empower, and to work as a guideline for women. Society has withheld information from us for so long because it's understood how powerful women truly are. It's time to learn yourself because knowledge is key. Proceed to make these steps in accomplishing self-love by building intellect. This quest is hard enough, but with womenandmoney.co, you do not have to do this alone. Womenandmoney.co is here to make you feel confident, and it's here to make you feel supported.